Let the grasses grow, the waters flow in a free and easy way. But give me enough of the final stuff that's made in Galway Bay. Come policemen all from Donegal, Sligo and Leitrim too. We'll give them a step when we take a sip at the rail on Mountain Dew. Ride a diddy diddle dum, diddy diddle diddle dum, diddy do, ride diddy di day. Ride a diddy diddle dum, diddy diddle diddle dum, diddy do, ride diddy di day. At the foot of the hill there's a neat little still where the smoke curls up to the sky. By the smoke and smell you can plainly tell it's witching brew nearby. It fills the air with an odour rare, predicts both me and you. When home you stroll you can take a bowl or a bucket full of Mountain Dew. Ride a diddy diddle dum, diddy diddle diddle dum, diddy do, ride diddy di day. Ride a diddy diddle dum, diddy diddle diddle dum, diddy do, ride diddy di day. Now learned men who use the pen of roach your praises high. The sweet poteen from Ireland green, descent from wheat and rye. Throw away your pills, if you're all is, be a pagan, Christian, or Jew. Take up your coat and raise your throat with a bucket full of Mountain Dew. Ride the diddy diddle dum, diddy diddle diddle dum, diddy do, ride diddy di day. Ride the diddy diddle dum, diddy diddle diddle dum, diddy do, ride diddy di day. Ride the diddy diddle dum, diddy diddle diddle dum, diddy do, ride diddy di day. Ride the diddy diddle dum, diddy diddle diddle dum, diddy do, ride diddy di day. Good evening, folks. Welcome to this evening's episode. It's the second Clancy Brothers and Tommy Macon special, and welcome aboard. Episode 22. The weeks are flying by, and I think I'm being live streamed in Foley's in Kenmare. So, folks, in Foley's, Kenmare, hello, good evening to you all. Hope you're enjoying the fine weather. It's pretty warm here in Gypsy, County Cork. We've got a fan running in the background. We don't have air conditioning normally here in Ireland for obvious reasons, but if you hear a bit of a hum behind, that's what the hum is. It's a pedestal fan. It's my only fan, the only fan I have, and it's in speed number 1, so that's as low as I can put it. And I hope you're enjoying yourselves, folks. The first one was a song about illegal booze, poaching, moonshine, red biddy, white lightning, firewater, Mountain Dew, and made popular, of course, by the Clancy Brothers and Tommy Macon, along with loads of other whiskey singing songs. And the next one happens to be the same topic, and I'll hold on to the banjo for it. It's called the Jug of Punch, and this was synonymous with the singing of Paddy Clancy, and great song as well. And we sent this one out to Sabine in Munich, Germany. I know her granddad used to sing this, and he passed away only about a week ago, so this is, I know, is a special song to her. One pleasant evening in the month of June, as I was sitting with my glass and spoon, a small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was the Jug of Punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. A small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was the Jug of Punch. What more diversion can a man desire than to sit him down by a snug turf fire? Upon his knee a pretty wench, and on the table a Jug of Punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. Upon his knee a pretty wench, and on the table a Jug of Punch. Let the doctors come with all their wealth, they will make your money upon your wealth. Even the cripple forgets his hunch when he's snug outside of the Jug of Punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. Even the cripple forgets his hunch when he's snug outside of the Jug of Punch. And and if I get drunk, well, the money's me own. And them that don't like me, they can leave me alone. I'd tune me fiddle and I'll rustle me bow, and I'll be welcome wherever I go. And tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. I'd tune me fiddle and I'll rustle me bow, and I'll be welcome wherever I go. And when I'm dead, I am in my grave, no costly tombstone will I have. Just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet. And tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. Just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet. And tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. Just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet. Up you boil. We'll say hello to Carmel, I think. I think she's definitely dancing around the kitchen. She's our most famous dancer to date. And hi Carmel. Hi to everyone in Dublin. And I see COVID starting to get a bit scary up around Kelleher and Dublin, so I hope everyone is safe up in that jurisdiction. And anyway, the next song I'm going to sing is for Marion O'Brien, and this one was a beautiful love song, one of my favourite love songs, as a matter of fact, written by Tommy Makin. And Tommy's 13th anniversary was just a week ago. On the 1st of August, he died in 2007. And this one's a beautiful song called Gentle Annie. I hope you love it. Fair and lovely Annie, your gentle ways upon me, you bring peace and joy and laughter everywhere. Where you go the sunshine follows, you're a breath of spring and winter, and my heart and soul are always in your care. Gentle Annie, gentle Annie, and my heart and soul are always in your care. When you touch me with your fingers, my cares and worries vanish, like the morning dew before the rising sun. When your eyes tell me you love me, and my soul is filled with wonder, and my love for you will live when life is done. Gentle Annie, gentle Annie, and my love for you will live when life is done. You're my flower among the flowers, you're the bird's song in the morning, you're the laughter of the children at their play. You're my hope and joy and wisdom, you're my reason just for living. You're my treasure, you're my very night and day. Gentle Annie, gentle Annie, you're my treasure, you're my very night and day. day, when the mountains all come tumbling and the earth has stopped its turning, when the sun don't shine and stars refuse to shine, when the moon has left the heavens and the seven seas are empty, I will still have gentle Annie on my mind. Gentle Annie, gentle Annie, I will still have gentle Annie on my mind. Gentle Annie, gentle Annie, I will still have gentle Annie on my mind. What a beautiful song. Thank you for that song, Tommy. And we miss your presence, but you left a fantastic legacy of songs that you've written, and songs that you've collected, and songs that your family has collected. Particularly Tommy's mom, Sarah Macon, was a fantastic song collector, and people like Diane Hamilton came from the United States, and probably people like Alan Lomax and all these people went around collecting all those great old songs, and thankfully kept them for us to sing in safe hands. Now, next song I'm going to do is called The Rising of the Moon, a 1798 rebellion song, and this is to the memory of Danny Doyle. Danny Doyle's first anniversary is this week, the 6th of August, and I send this one out to his sister Cathy, and she told me this song is one of the Doyle's favourite family songs, and it's a great song it is. I love singing it. And come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush a vuka, hush and listen, and his cheeks were all aglow. I bear orders from the captain, get you ready quick and soon, for the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. And come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where the gathering is to be. By the low spot by the river, right well known to you and to me. One word more for signal token, whistle out the marching tune, with your pike upon your shoulder at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, with your pike upon your shoulder at the rising of the moon. Out of many the mud-walled cabin, eyes were watching through the night. Many a manly heart was beating by the blessed morning light. Murmurs rang along the valley like the banshee's lonely croon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. All along the singing river, that dark mass of men were seen, high above their shining weapons on their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, forward strike the marching tune, and hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, and hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. Well, we fought for dear old Ireland, and full bitter was her fate. Oh, what glorious pride and sorrow fills the name of 98. Yet thank God while hearts are beating now and manhood's lonely noon, we'll follow in their footsteps at the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. We'll follow in their footsteps at the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. We'll follow in their footsteps at the rising of the moon. Thank you. I remember hearing Danny Doyle singing a great version of that, and the fact that we're kind of stuck in the Clancy Brothers special this evening. I thought it was a song that traversed both great artists, and for those of you who may not know, Danny Doyle was the first commercial artist to record The Fields of Athenry, and in 1979 the song was written, and Danny recorded it the same year by Pete St. John, and I remember it in the charts even, but it didn't make the same impression as Paddy Riley's. Not saying anything against both versions, but sometimes you know, if the timing is right, it can make all the difference. But that's a fact about Danny. He's the first man to record that commercially. I think Barleycorn might have done a version before Paddy Riley as well. So that's a little bit of useless information for you there, folks. And our friends Sheila and Sam from Rugby, UK, and sometimes Kenmare as well, County Kerry. And I did a Sea Songs album back in 2004, and I think I'm going to do one of these live streams on Sea Songs only, maybe in a couple of weeks' time. Next week we're going to do an all-Irish theme again. It went very well last week, and still a lot of Irish songs out there to be sang, including The Fields of Athenry. And we'll get that together for next week and get a list together for you. We try not to repeat the songs. We're repeating a few Clancy Brothers songs tonight for different reasons. I'll explain why as we go through them at the evening that we did in the previous special. But anyway, here's one called Haul Away Joe, especially for Sheila and Sam. When I was a little boy, so my mother told me, Timmy, we'll haul away Joe, that if I did not kiss the girls, me lips would all grow mouthy. Timmy, we'll haul away Joe, and we'll haul away. The good ship now is rolling, Timmy, we'll haul away Joe. Well, first I met a Yankee girl, and she was fat and lazy. Timmy, we'll haul away Joe. And then I met an Irish girl, she damn near drove me crazy. Timmy, we'll haul away Joe, and we'll haul away. We're bound for better weather, Timmy, we'll haul away Joe. King Louis was a king of France before the revolution. We'll haul away Joe. And then he got his head cut off, it spoiled his constitution. We'll haul away Joe, and we'll haul away. The good ship now is rolling, Timmy, we'll haul away Joe. St. Patrick was a gentleman, and he came from decent people, Timmy, we'll haul away Joe. He built a church in Dublin town, and on it put a steeple, Timmy, we'll haul away Joe, and we'll haul away. The the good ship now is rolling to me. Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. And way haul away, we're bound for better weather to me. Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. I should take a drink, Kathleen. You're always telling me to take a drink. And you're dead right. I got caught in the middle of that one. We're not used to the fine hot weather here. But we won't complain, for sure. So especially for Sam and Sheila. The next one I sent out to Virginia Tiger out there in San Francisco. And Clancy Brothers and Tommy Makem, particularly Makem and Clancy covered a few of Pete Seeger's songs. And some of the songs that Pete Seeger sang. So this is one that was written by Pete, and a beautiful song about our planet and keeping it nice and green and natural. It's called A Rainbow Race, and let's hear you all singing this one along with me. One blue sky above us, one ocean lapping on our shores, one dirt so green and round, who could ask for more? And because I love you, I'll give it one more try to show my rainbow race that it's too soon to die. Some folks want to be like an ostrich, bury their heads in the sand. Some folks hope that plastic dreams can unclench all those greedy hands. Some want to take the easy way, poison and bombs, they think we need them. We can't kill all those unbelievers, 'cause there is no shortcut to freedom. One blue sky above us, one blue sky above us, one ocean lapping on our shores, one ocean lapping on our shores, one earth so green and round, one earth so green and round. Who could ask for more? Who could ask for more? And because I love you, and because I love you, I'll give it one more try. I'll give it one more try to show our rainbow race, to show our rainbow race. It's too soon to die, that it's too soon to die. Go tell all the little children, tell their mothers and fathers too. Now's our last chance to learn to share what's been given to me and you. One blue sky above us, one blue sky above us, one ocean lapping on our shores, one ocean lapping on our shores, one earth so green and round, one earth so green and round. Who could ask for more? Who could ask for more? And because I love you, and because I love you, I'll give it one more try. I'll give it one more try to show our rainbow race, to show our rainbow race. It's too soon to die, that it's too soon to die. One more time. One blue sky above us, one ocean lapping on our shores, one earth so green and round, one earth so green and round. Who could ask for more? Who could ask for more? And because I love you, and because I love you, I'll give it one more try. I'll give it one more try to show our rainbow race, to show our rainbow race. It's too soon to die. I love that song. All the melody and the words, and it's such a nice, easy song to sing as a chorus. And next one I'm going to do, as I mentioned when I did this song for the first time a few weeks ago, the actions, they still outdo me for sure. I'm not sure how Tommy Macon did the actions when he was singing the Cobbler, but I'm going to try eventually if I can get one leg over the other. I think it's C sharp.
That'll be fun.
Especially anyway for Therese O'Sullivan and Angela Russell, and Kathleen is laughing there behind the camera. She's got that privilege. Oh, me name is Dick Darby, I'm a cobbler. I serve at me time at old camp. Some call me an old agitator, but now I'm resolved to repent. With me inkling of an ido, with me inkling of an ide, with me roo-boo-boo randy, and me lapstone keeps baiting away. Oh, me father was hung for sheep stealing, me mother was burned for a witch, me sister's a dandy housekeeper, and I'm a mechanical switch. With me inkling of an ido, with me inkling of an ide, with me roo-boo-boo randy, and me lapstone keeps baiting away. It's 40 long years I have travelled, all by the contents of me pack. Me hammers, me awls and me pincers, I carry them all on me back. With me inkling of an ido, with me inkling of an ide, with me roo-boo-boo randy, and me lapstone keeps baiting away. Repercussions after for the next verse, I think. Me wife, she is humpy, she's lumpy. Me wife, she's the devil, she's cracked. And no matter what I do with her, her tongue it goes tickety-clack.
For sure.
With me inkling of an ido, with me inkling of an ide, with me roo-boo-boo randy, and me lapstone keeps baiting away. 'Twas early one fine summer's morning, a little before it was day, I dipped her 3 times in the river, and carelessly bade her good day. With me inkling of an ido, with me inkling of an ide, with me roo-boo-boo randy, and me lapstone keeps baiting away. Sorry, Kathleen.
No problem.
Has to be done.
Anytime.
Has to be done. Next song we dedicate to the memory of Mike Smith, and I sang this particular song in the last Clancy special episode, but we couldn't let the week pass without sending this one out to Mike Smith, who died on the 3rd of August, just a few days ago, and he was the composer of the Dutchman, the great song about the couple from Amsterdam, and covered by many artists including Brendan Grace and of course Liam Clancy's definitive rendition. And I put a little YouTube, if you go on my profile after this is over, you can see a lovely tribute to Liam Clancy by Mike Smith, both passed at this stage, and it's about a shell-shocked Dutchman and his lifelong partner. Margaret still loves him as much as she did when they were young and agile, and she does all sorts of wonderful things for him. She walks along the cobblestone streets of Amsterdam and holds his hand in case he falls and hurts himself. She sews love in his clothes. I like that one. And the nicest one of all Kathleen has begun to do for me, she used to put whiskey in his tea in the winter time to keep his blood nice and thin and warm. Kathleen got it, I was going to say something else, mixed up, and she puts she puts little tea in my whiskey, but I'm not complaining. And it's got a beautiful singing chorus, folks. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. In memory of Mike Smith, the composer, and we'll send it out to our Dutch friends, and I hope you'll enjoy it. The Dutchman's not the kind of man to keep his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. That's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam's golden, the morning Margaret brings some breakfast and she believes him. Thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes he sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes, his cap and coat are patched with love that Margaret sewed in. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He watches tugboats down canals, calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again, through unforgiving streets that trip him though she holds his hand. Sometimes he thinks he's alone and he calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Windmill swirls to winter in, she winds his muffler tighter, they sit in the kitchen. The tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. He sees her for a moment, what's her name? She makes his bed up, singing some old love song. Learned it when the tune was very new. He hums a line or two, they hum together in the night. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret blows the candle out. Let's hear singing. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. One more time. Let us go to the banks of the long ago. I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Thank you, Mike Smith, for that beautiful song, and we will sing it, I will anyway, until the day I die. So your song is safe with us, and it's such a beautiful song. It will live on forever for sure. And next song is a very special song today, because it's the second time I'm going to sing this song today for the same person, who is our dear friend Jer. And today was her cremation ceremony, and I sang this song at the ceremony. I know it was one of her favourite songs. We miss her greatly, miss her dearly, and we send our best out to Maeve, Francis, and her family, friends, relations, and we had many great times in her presence. And too many tributes to even mention with Ger. She was a very wholesome person for sure. She had loads of tributes that I won't even start to mention, as I'm going to leave several out. And this one was a song she really liked. It's a song with hope, and written by one of my favourite folk artists from outside of Ireland. His name is Stan Rogers, from Canada, and he died himself very young age, 33 years of age, on board an Air Canada flight. But anyway, this particular song, you should look up his rendition. It was brought to us as well by Macon and Clancy, but Stan's own rendition stands up to every test really. And it's got the last line of the last chorus is what the song is really all about. It was about a ship that sank off Canada, and people who loved her dearly wanted to refloat her, while the owners wanted to write her off against insurance. And they didn't give up. They just kept persevering, and they got her from the bottom of the sea eventually. And so the last line of the verse of the chorus says, "No matter what you've lost, be the love of home or a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again." And we do this in the memory of Ger. She went down last October in the pouring, driving rain. Skipper he'd been drinking, the matey felt no pain. Close to 3 Mile Rock when she was dealt her mortal blow, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost, and the groans she gave us she went down, caused us to complain. We'd make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave us 20 years of service, boys, and met her sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, we let her rest below. And they laughed at us and said we had to go. Well, we talked of her all winter, some days around the clock. She's worth $250,000 floating at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Though your name be broken, life about to end. No matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. All spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day and hard hat suits, twice I've had a bend. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, for I never have the strength to go below. We patched her ends and stopped her bends, stopped hatch and portal down, put cables to her fore and aft and geared her around. Tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and were with her till the end will make Mary Ellen Carter rise again. She'd saved our lives so many times, living through the gales and the laughing drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave. He won't be laughing in another day. And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and life about to end, no matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Thank you, folks. Thank you. That was especially with memory of Ger, and a very dear friend that we'll all miss. And safe journey home, Ger. Next one we're going to do is for Sheila and Sam again, and this was a really good sing along in the Clancy Brothers and Tommy Macon's repertoire, and Macon and Clancy as well. Great old Scottish song called the Whistling Gypsy or the Gypsy Rover. And we're from Gypsy here, so the Whistling Gypsy Rover. The Gypsy Rover came over the hill. The Gypsy Rover came over the hill, down through the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. All together. Audee-doo, audee-doo, audee. Audee-doo, audee-dee-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. She left her father's castle gate, she left her own fond lover, she left her father's and estate to follow the gypsy rover. And audee-doo, audee-doo, audee. Audee-doo, audee-dee-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Her father saddled up his fastest steed, roamed the valleys all over, saw his daughter at great speed, and a whistling gypsy rover. All together. And audee-doo, audee-doo, audee. Audee-doo, audee-dee-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. But he came at last to a mansion fine, down by the river Clady, and there was music and there was wine for the gypsy and his lady. Audee-doo, 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 audee. Audee-doo, audee-dee-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. gypsy, my father, she cried, Lord of these lands all over, and I will stay till my dying day with my whistling gypsy over. And oddy-doo, oddy-doo, oddy, oddy-doo, oddy-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green muds rang, and he won the heart of a lady. One more time. And oddy-doo, oddy-doo, oddy, oddy-doo, oddy-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Thank you for asking for that one, Sheila and Sam. It's a song I love singing. And next song I'll send out to our friends over in Nova Scotia. And here's a song about your jurisdiction. And it's a great old sea song called Farewell to Nova Scotia. This was also covered by Tommy Makin. The sun was setting in the west, and the birds they sang on every tree. All ages seemed inclined for the rest, but alas, there was no rest for me. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. But when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Well, I grieve to leave my native home, and I grieve to leave my comrades all, and my dear old aged parents I love so much, and the bonny, bonny lassie that I do adore. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? The drums to beat and the wars to alarm, and the captain calls, you must obey. So farewell, farewell to my Nova Scotian home, for it's early in the morning and I must away. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? But I have 3 brothers, now they are at rest. Their hands are folded across their breast. But a dear old simple sailor just like me must be tossed and left in the deep blue sea. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? you folks very, very much. Thank you. Next one Kathleen requested, so we have to do what she tells me. And thank you, Kathleen, for being behind the scenes again and doing a great job. I think she is, folks. Give her a little bit of a clap. And Nightingale is a song, and Liam Clancy did a lovely version of this, and I might do it on the banjo as a matter of fact, just to change tactics a little bit, and send it out to Mike Horan out there in Melbourne, Australia, originally from Mount Collins, County Limerick, and this is a really nice love song, and he kind of eventually leaves her behind, as a matter of fact, so I better not. And what is that? Are you trying to tell me something, Kathleen?
Oh, no.
As I went to walking one morning in May, I spied a young couple who fondly did stray. Well, one was a young maid so sweet and so fair, and the other was a soldier and a brave grenadier. And they kissed so sweet and comforting as they clung to each other. They went arm in arm along the road like sister and brother. They went arm in arm along the road till they came to the stream. And they both sat down together, loved to hear the nightingale sing. Well, out of his knapsack he took a fine fiddle, and he played her such merry tunes that the valleys did ring. And he played her such merry tunes she ever did hear. Softly said the soldier, hear the nightingale sing. And they kissed so sweet and comforting as they clung to each other. They went arm in arm along the road like sister and brother. They went arm in arm along the road till they came to the stream. And they both sat down together, loved to hear the nightingale sing. Well, I'm off to India for 7 long years, drinking wine and strong whiskey instead of tail beers. And if ever I return again, it will be in the spring, and we'll both sit down together, love to hear the nightingale sing. And they kiss so sweet and comforting as they clung to each other. They went arm in arm along the road like sister and brother. They went arm in arm along the road till they came to the stream. And they both sat down together, loved to hear the nightingale sing. One more time. And they kissed so sweet and comforting as they clung to each other. They went arm in arm along the road like sister and brother. They went arm in arm along the road till they came to the stream. And they both sat down together, loved to hear the nightingale sing. Okay, that's for you, Kathleen.
Thank you.
Hope you liked it. We're doing okay on time, I think, are we?
I have no idea.
It's
I've no
25 past 9, so
okay,
we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Was everyone out there, Kathleen? Is there folks looking in?
There's folks looking in.
Not playing to myself or anything?
No, you're not. No.
That's good, that's good. Well, the next song is called the Bold O Donoghue, and it's about a guy who's mad for the women. And at one particular point he even considered Queen Victoria's daughter. Things were getting that bad. So I think what key do I do this one again? Let's take up another bit, maybe F, I think maybe. Well, here I am from Paddy's Land, the land of high renown. I broke the hearts of all the girls from miles from Katy Town. And when they hear that I'm away, there is a hullabaloo. They hear about the handsome lad that they call a Donoghue. For I'm the boy to please her, and I'm the boy to tease her. I'm the boy to squeeze her up, and I tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman with big brogue and blarney to his big man. Wallikin, swallikin, hollikin, bollikin, Bold O Donoghue. Well, I wish me love was a red brick rose gone on in garden wall, and me to be a dew dropping upon her brow I'd fall. Perhaps now she might think of me as a rather heavy dew. No more she'd love the handsome lad that they call a Donoghue. For I'm the boy to please her, I'm the boy to tease her, I'm the boy to squeeze her up, and I tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman and be brogue and blarney to his big man. Wallikin, swallikin, hollikin, bollikin, Bold O Donoghue. Well, I hear that Queen Victoria has a daughter fine and grand. Perhaps she'll take it into her head for to marry an Irishman. If I could only have the chance to have a word or two, I'm sure she'd take a liking to the Bold O Donoghue. For I'm the boy to please her, I'm the boy to tease her, I'm the boy to squeeze her up, and I tell you what I'll do. I'll court her like an Irishman and be brogue and blarney to his big man. Wallikin, swallikin, hollikin, bollikin, Bold O Donoghue. For I'm the boy to please her, I'm the boy to tease her, I'm the boy to squeeze her up, and I tell you what I'll do. I court her like an Irishman and be brogue and blarney to his big man. Rollickin, swallikin, hollikin, bollikin, Bold O Donoghue. Would be rollickin, swallikin, hollikin, bollikin, Bold O Donoghue. Woo! We started off with a couple of songs about moonshine and mountain dew, so I'm going to do another one that you can sing along to, and waltz along to. Carmel. You'll find a chair or a stool somewhere. If you've got no guests.
Our friend Mary's with her.
Oh, you're off, you're flying, you're grand. Push the kitchen table back now. Be careful on the tiles. Did you wash the floor today? Or? I'm a rander, I'm a gander, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, just leave me alone. I eat when I'm hungry, I drink when I'm dry. The moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Let's go again. I'm a rander, I'm a gander, I'm a long way from home. If you don't like me, just leave me alone. I eat when I'm hungry, I drink when I'm dry. The moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Well, I've been the moonshiner for many a year. I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. I'll go to some hollow to set up my still, and I'll make you a gallon for a $10 bill. I'm a rambler, I'm a rander, I'm a gander, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, just leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. The moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Well, I'll go to some hollow in this country. 10 gallons of wash I can go on a spree. The woman to follow, the world is all mine. I love none so well as I love the moonshine. I'm a rambler, I'm a rander, I'm a gander, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, just leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. And if moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Moonshine, dear moonshine, oh how I love thee. You killed me, poor father, but dare you try me. The bless all moonshiners, bless the moonshine, for their breath smells as sweet as the dew on the vine. All together. I'm a rander, I'm a gander, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, just leave me alone. I eat when I'm hungry, I drink when I'm dry, and if moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. One more time. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home, and if you don't like me, just leave me alone. I eat when I'm hungry, I drink when I'm dry, and if moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Thanks folks, thank you. I'll do one more on the banjo, and this one is a song I love. Tommy Macon wrote the song, but there's a great live version that just always intrigued me. It's got a great kind of a swing to it, and I know my sister Anne likes this song as well, and thank you Anne. We'll do it especially for you and Johnny, and also for my other siblings and their families. And it's called The Land I Love So Well, and by all accounts Tommy wrote this on a transatlantic plane journey around 1969 or 70. I'm not sure which direction it is, but it's inviting you folks from other countries to come and see our beautiful land of history, scenery and culture. And when this COVID thing is over, we'll hopefully see you in abundance back here again, because it's great to have people visit our country, and it's a very the size of our country's got a lot to offer, even in history. And it's called The Land I Love So Well, written by Tommy Macon, who's I said the 13th anniversary was just a week ago, and one of our great singer-songwriters and song collectors of the 20th century and beyond, and gave us great songs to sing like this one. Come with me and I'll take you to the land of my fathers, where wild heather mountains look out to the sea. You will find hearts as kind as the soft winds of summer, and the warm welcome waiting for you and for me. In that land of song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land enshrined in glory, in that land I love so well. Let your feet walk the fields where the heroes have battled for glory and honor and freedom and right, where the birds sing the praises of men who were gallant, the first in the fray and the last to take flight. In that land of song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land enshrined in glory, in that land I love so well. You can roam the sweet meadows when the flowers are all blooming, fish the bright waters, forgetting all your cares. You can sing with the lark when she welcomes the morning, or hunt for the pheasant, the fox and the hare. In that land of song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land enshrined in glory, in that land I love so well. When your bones they are weary, your mind is uneasy, the struggle with life, it is taking its toll. Come with me to the green land of laughter and legend. There's rest for the body and peace for the soul. In that land of song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land enshrined in glory, in that land I love so well. In that land of song and story, in that land where legends dwell, in that land enshrined in glory, in that land I love so well. In that land I love so well. Thank you, Kathleen. Next song we're going to dedicate to Virginia Tiger, and also to two good friends of ours, Neil and Joan O'Reilly from Shannon. Hope you're looking in, guys. And this one is welcoming the summertime, and today in Ireland is it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Summer's day. Went up to 23 or 4 degrees centigrade here, which is a high for us, and humidity seems to be fairly high as well, but not intolerable for sure. Nothing a drop of water or a fan won't cure, as I say.
You'd need it tonight.
Hmm?
You'd need that fan tonight, it's roasting.
Absolutely. And this one is called the Wild Mountain Thyme. Will you go, lassie, go, as I say, especially for Virginia Tiger and for Joan and Neil. So I want you singing this one as well, folks. A beautiful singing chorus. And will you go, lassie, go, we'll all go together. Oh, the summer time is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme goes around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? We'll all go together, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers on the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? We'll all go together, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another where wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? We'll all go together, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? One more time, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that one.
Dolores Casey wants to wish her cousin Rita Cronin a happy birthday.
Rita Cronin from Dolores Casey. Happy birthday to you, Rita. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rita. Happy birthday to you. Birthdays are made for celebrating. We've only got a few, and every one we hit, there's one less to go. Speaking of birthdays, the next song I'm going to send out to my niece in Melbourne, Australia, and she had her first baby a couple of days ago, and his name is Ty Loughlin, and the surname is Kay, so a big hello to all the Kay family out there, and Mary, and the new Bob Ogue, the new baby, and we'll have to sing an Irish kind of Australian song, I suppose, and there's nothing like starting him off in the right footing, and this is about a highwayman, so if you don't fight, you don't get. That's the bottom line. And this is about a Kerry man who immigrated to Australia and ended up terrorising the continent on his arrival. He was known as the Wild Colonial Boy. Send this one out to all our friends in Australia, and as I say, especially to my niece Mary, and I'm how am I, Kathleen? Granduncle, is it?
Granduncle.
Again.
There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and reared in Ireland, in a place called Castlemaine. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy, and dearly did his parents love their wild colonial boy. At the early age of 16 years, he left his native home, and to Australia's sunny shore he was inclined to roam. He robbed the rich, he helped the poor, he shot Judge McAvoy. A tour to Australia was the wild colonial boy. One morning on the prairie, as Jack he rolled along, listening to the butchered bird singing a mournful song. Old step tree fast from their land, the wild colonial boy. I fired a shot at Kelly and they brought him to the ground. Then turning round to Davis, he received the fatal wounds. A bullet pierced his proud young heart from the pistol of Fitzroy, and that was how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and reared in Ireland, in a place called Castlemaine. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy, and dearly did his parents love their wild colonial boy. Yes, dearly did his parents love their wild colonial boy. Your granduncle's begin to lose his memory of you.
Conrad said he likes the album To Your Left.
Oh, yeah,
Makes
this
me
one?
fancy with the RT.
Yeah, it's great album, live album. I decided to put up some paraphernalia for just to set the tone of this evening, and that one over there I know was bought by my older brothers for 94.5 pence in the old money.
94.5 pence.
My
That'd probably
God.
be early 70s, I would think. It was as we call it, the new decimal currency, which I think came out in 1971, February 71. I was only 7 at the time, and I did pounds, shillings, and pence when I went to school first, 1969. Kathleen, you were too young to remember that.
Oh, I was, of course.
I'm gonna try and do a song from Tommy Makem here. Again, as we say, we're commemorating his 13th anniversary of his passing, and a fantastic songwriter. I just love his songs. They're so varied and yet so meaningful. And I normally sing this one standing up, but I'll do my best to do it sitting down. And it's the epic song he wrote about Ireland. There's many rebel songs, there's many anti-war songs, and this is a cry for peace, a cry for hope in the 32 counties. And he cleverly describes Ireland as an old lady. Ireland in history, way back even in medieval times, was often referred to as an old hag sometimes, and sometimes a beautiful lady. But in this case he picked an old lady, and I think he was inspired to write this song when he was travelling between the north and the south at the border in some one of the directions, and he saw an old lady droving cattle in kind of no man's land. He wasn't even sure what side of the border she was from, or where the cattle were being driven to or from, and then he suddenly thought of Ireland with her 4 provinces as an old lady with 4 green fields, and the 4 provinces of our country, of course: Ulster, Connacht, Leinster and Munster. And yeah, the last verse is very important. Sometimes it's sang not quite correctly, and he's hoping that the 4th, not 4 green, the 4th green field will bloom once again, and so do we all. What did I have? Said a fine old what did I have? This proud old woman did say I had 4 green fields, each one was a jewel. Then strangers came and tried to take them from me. I had 5 strong sons. They fought to save my jewels. They fought and died, and that was my grief, said she. Long time ago, said a fine old woman. Long time ago, this proud old woman did say there was war and death, plundering and pillage. My children starved by mountain, valley and sea, and their wailing cries, they shook the very heavens. My 4 green fields
said she. What have I now? Said a fine old woman. What have I now? This proud old woman did say, I have 4 green fields, one of them's in bondage, in strangers' hands, who tried to take it from me. But my sons have sons as brave as were their fathers, and my 4th green field will bloom once again, said she. That's an epic of a song. I hope I did it reasonable justice, folks. And we're down to the last song, folks. Time just passes by so quickly. And God willing, we'll be back with episode 23 next week. And it's going to be the second all-Irish episode. Second special Irish episode with songs written by Irish composers or from the Irish tradition. And as I mentioned, you could get yourself into deep water here, but they have to come from the Irish tradition about Ireland or written by an Irish person. That's the criteria we're going to use, because as I mentioned, plenty Irish folk singers, including myself, sing songs from other parts of the world which have become part of the Irish tradition. So let's not get too bogged down. And the week after we'll just do another kind of a general episode, and the week after that you can let me know your feelings about the sea songs special. And sea songs are great, folks, and during this COVID time, as I always say, the sea is a neutral jurisdiction. So you can let your hair down, and some sea songs are funny, some are sad. You know, just we'll all sail out. We'll pretend to be on a boat. That's the idea. And no one can hear you, so if you can't even sing, if you don't think you can sing, no one's going to hear you. You're going to be halfway across the Atlantic, don't forget. So just yell your lungs out and have a good time. Let some steam off. And you'll be well social distance out there. The ships will be several miles apart, so don't worry. Don't be wearing masks or anything when you're out at sea. And we'll sail out in 2 weeks' time, Kathleen. We're sailing out of Queenstown Harbour, is it?
Yes, for sure.
No, it's Cove.
Yep, you got
it used
me
to be
there.
called Queenstown when it was under British rule. And anyway, the next one I'm going to send out to Alan Jones. So thank you, folks, again for listening this evening. I hope you had a good week up to now, and I hope you have a great week for next week. And we pay tribute to some people that have passed, and especially our friend Ger, and people like Danny Doyle, Mike Smith, Tommy Macon. And we had a birthday, of course, as well for Rita. Happy birthday, Rita. And an actual birth of a grand nephew. So a great mixture of things to celebrate, I suppose. And so home boys home is for Alan Jones, a very dedicated and loyal watcher of this show. So hi, Alan, and all your friends over there in England. And before we go as well, we'd like to say hello to our friends everywhere in the world that know us. And we'll be back you won't be able to keep us away that easy. When this thing gets sorted, we will be back to annoy you again. And it's home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in me old country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree are all a growing greener in me old country. Well, I asked her for a candle for to light me way to bed, and likewise for a handkerchief to tie around me head. She tended to me niece just like a young maid ought to do. So then I says to her, now won't you jump in with me too? And it's home, boy, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in the old country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree, they're all a growing greener in the old country. Well, she jumped into bed, making no alarm, thinking the young sailor lad could do to her no harm. But I hugged her, I kissed her the whole night long, till she wished the short night had been 7 years long. And at home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, and where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree, they're all a growing greener in the old country. Well, if it be a girl child, send her out to nurse, with gold in her pocket and with silver in her purse. If it be a boy child, he'll wear the jacket blue, and go climbing up the rigging like his daddy used to do. And it's home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree, they're all a growing greener in me own country. So come all of you fair maidens, a warning take by me, never let a sailor lad an inch above your knee. I trusted one, and he beguiled me, he left me with a pair of twins to dangle on me knee. And it's home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, and where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree, they're all a growing green in me own country. And it's home, boys, home. Home I'd like to be, home for a while in me own country, and where the oak and the ash and the bonny rowan tree, they're all a growing green in me own country. Farewell, friends. Sláinte from myself and Kathleen. Until we see you again next week, have a really safe week. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you for tuning in.